Hi, welcome back, Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. How we doing, people? So today's budget haul video, number 12 or 13. My budget haul videos are just the books I pick up, new comic books I pick up for the week. They're usually not current. Some will be, only because there are other things that I want to pick up, and I'm trying to stress to like new collectors that you don't have to like. I think this Iron Fist is like a few weeks old, might even be a month old. And so I picked it up, and I'm going to start reading it now and some other books. And the reason why I'm doing that because I'm taking my other budget resources or and buying other things. And so, you know, this Iron Man number one is not going anywhere, people. I don't want you to feel like if I don't get Iron Man number one this week, Iron Fist. My bad. But I don't know. The character's become irrelevant for a while, and maybe that's why I'm just respecting Iron Fist by calling him Iron Man. But I'm sorry, bro. So there's a new Iron Fist. We're gonna see where the story goes. I mean, this might be the only one that I collect and read. If it's not that good, I'm not gonna buy the second one. I'm not gonna keep just hoping the story gets better. Like, to me, a number one's got to like grab you and just be like, you have to read me and continue the story. If not, so Iron Fist, hope you're good, buddy. Because if not, also for all those people in the '80s who were a teenager like myself, you remember Marvel Superheroes RPG game, but I didn't buy that. I just put that there for the background. Next up is Darth Vader number 19. I was collecting Darth Vader because of War of the Bounty Hunter, and I'm going to continue to keep reading this book. It's a really good series to read, and it's Darth Vader, people. Come on now. Gotta read Darth Vader. So I've been enjoying the story afterwards. Like, I read this, and I was just like, okay, this is cool. And I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with the Obi-Wan series. So I think he's getting his own comic book. Hopefully that will be good. If not, goodbye. Same thing with Darth Vader, man. You start sucking, dude. I don't care if you are the Dark Force. Goodbye. It's gonna be my catchphrase. Goodbye. All right. Next up, we have Punisher number one. And while the cover looks cool, we see all those weapons, and a lot of them are swords, and he's supposed to be becoming a ninja. Then they're gonna trade the Punisher symbol into some kind of demon type symbol. I believe he's going to start working for the Hand, and yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. I bought the book, try to support it. I want to see where the story goes. Hopefully, it's good. If the story is okay, now I know with Iron Fist, you're like, the story better be good or it's out of here. Whereas the Punisher, you're like, if the story's okay, I'll give it a pass. See where it goes. And that's because I really am not into Iron Fist that much. The Netflix show did nothing to help that. Poor Iron Fist gets no love. So, looking forward to doing this Punisher review, and I should do an Iron Fist review and see if it's worth buying number two. And the last book I picked up for International Women's Day, we have Batgirl number 4. We have the spoiler and Batgirl. And so this is another book that I'm going to read if it catches my eye. And it's just like, it's all right, it's cool. Because here's the thing, I've always been a fan of Batgirl. And when like the new 52 came out, I really got into her series. And yet I haven't bought anything else. Oh, okay, why? But there's just too much stuff. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. There is just too much stuff to buy. And if you go chasing all the top 10 hot books of the week, which you shouldn't be doing that, those are the books to stay away from for the week, the month, then you're going to get a little fatigued. And, I'm guilty of this myself because I'll look at the market and I'll be like, no one's buying this book, but this book should be good, long term. And I'm guilty of that too, like top 10 books you need to buy or invest in. And so that gets tired. I know, because when I got back into comic book collecting around 2009, I was watching all these videos and I was like, oh, I got to pick up this, I got to pick up this first appearance. And I really wasn't enjoying the collection as much because even though I was reading some of the stuff, it was just bag and board and put it away because these were supposed to be like investment books. But at heart, when I started reading comic books, I read comic books just because I enjoyed the artwork and I enjoyed the stories, which I've always said are just, they're good short stories. Well, lately they can be good short stories. So, picked up 4 comic books, and then because I'm really trying to keep the budget every week down so I can buy other things. Yeah, the Punisher. And he's agreed to come back to Disney if they do his character right. And I don't know if you people have noticed, but if you have Disney Plus, you now have to put in a security code to watch like the Punisher and all these other shows. So that's a good thing. So hopefully they'll be able to continue with that. And it's not like they were really showing nudities on these shows. So I don't see why they can't keep up with the level of violence with these shows on Disney Plus. I was actually kind of shocked because the founder, Walt Disney, and they've gone way beyond that. But I'm just saying, in general, would not have approved of such a move. He probably would have been like, no, just put everything on Hulu. But times are different. It's a corporation now, and I'm glad that they bought Marvel and we're getting the stories that we like. Now, look, Marvel movies right now are hit and miss, and if you're like a big fan of a certain character, you're gonna like that movie a little bit more compared to the average comic book collector who's kind of like, whatever. But if you know nothing about comics and you're just a moviegoer, as long as you have a good story, then you don't care about that's not the original origin, that's not the costume, they changed the gender swap, they changed the color. You're not gonna care. The latest DC movie was the Batman. Great movie, dude. You people gotta see this. People are upset about the Riddler. Like, that's not the Riddler. The Riddler's a ripoff of Seven. I'm like, shut the hell up, man. Get your own opinion. Okay, stop just copying what you see some other random YouTube people that all they do is just post negative videos. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a rant on that, but form your own opinion, people. Is it similar to Seven? Yes, it's a detective story. You have the Riddler killing people, but he's not killing people in like different ways in the sense of like he's following the 7 deadly sins. No, he's just killing people with duct tape and other things. He's killing them in a gruesome way. So I still don't want to give any spoilers, but pretty much that's what the Riddler's doing. But back to the Punisher here. So I got this pop that's like, $12, $13. So you add that with the comic books that, we'll just say $4 a piece. Except for that variant that's like 8, 12, 16, like 20 something. I'm already at like $40 right there. And the reason why is because then I take like $10 to $15 a week I put aside. Put you right here. The Punisher. For this, I don't want to show the address. For this, people, and this is my next video. And so I felt very fortunate to pick this up. So my next video is going to be what's in the box. And you're not going to want to miss this one. If you are a X-Force fan, this is a great pickup. And I'm not giving anything away because when I do the what's it? I forget. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied here. The image that you put on your video, God, I can't think of it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So it's going to show like an export scene. So there's no big secret here. But I paid $30 for this. I paid $20 in shipping, which I think is $5 too more because they could have put this all in even a medium or worst case scenario large box. But I do know shipping prices have gone up. But either way, there are some like minor keys in here that one of them's already starting to move up a little bit. And the first issue of X-Force is really good. So with that, I think I've left enough spoiler for you to want to come by and check out the second video. And if you're new to the channel, hello, thanks for stopping by. I hope I earned your subscription, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Take care.